Hello everyone, so now let's do this lab. I hope you already watch our previous video. In that one we have the overview about this one. Okay, so let me give you again a small overview about this lab. Okay, then we will start the troubleshooting. So if you remember, we started the troubleshooting CCNA CCNP troubleshooting labs. So here this is a ticket. Okay, your manager give you the ticket number 1. This is a ticket 1. PC1 cannot access PC2 and PC4. So now we are going to solve this first ticket. Second, third ticket we will see later, but now we are focusing on the first ticket. We need to look why PC1 is this one. Okay, PC1 is unable to communicate with PC2 and PC4. So if you see here, PC1, PC2, PC4 all are in the same VLAN. Okay, if you see, this is a VLAN 10, VLAN 10, VLAN 10, all are in the same VLAN. We are using the class C IP address, same network IP address, so they should communicate. But here we have some issue. Your manager told you PC1 guy is unable to access PC2, PC4. Try to look and fix this issue. This is a ticket number 1. Now you need to solve this issue. So let's see. I am here in the PC1. I am using the router as a PC1. You can use router or any other device also. You can take Windows XP, Windows 10, Windows 11 or server, any image, because it is going to consume a lot of RAM. That's why I taken the router here. Okay, so what I will do here now, I am going to ping. First of all, let me check I have IP or not. Show IP interface brief. I am using this command because this is a router image. I am saying PC1 is a router image only. And if you see, I have the IP address 192.168.1.1. So whatever IP is marked here, that IP is present here. Okay, and I will check I have default gateway or not. Default gateway I have or not. If you remember, this is the switch 1, switch 2 work as a layer 2 switch, whereas switch 3 work as a layer 3 switch, act as a default gateway for the host. This is a host PC1, PC2. For that one, this is a default gateway, and here 192.168.10.100 and 192.168.20.100. 10.100 for VLAN 10, 20.100 for VLAN 20. So we have already that one here. So we are going to see now one by one. First of all, I have the IP to the PC1. Now I want to check, do I have the gateway? I have the gateway. If any traffic is coming, I need to forward the 10.1. So I need to forward here 10.1. So I have IP and I have gateway. I want to check the interface is up or not. So I will write show IP interface brief. If you see here, this interface is up also. So for this one, everything look good. Okay, for the PC1. Now we can go to the switch 1. Okay, we can go to the switch 1. This is a switch 1. You can check this interface is in which VLAN. E0/0. Okay, so what I will do here, I will write show VLAN brief. Okay, when I write show VLAN brief, I can see VLAN 10 I have. This is a VLAN 10. So I have the VLAN 10 and the interface E0/0. This is a E0/0. So this interface is in the VLAN 10. So this one is no issue. Till here everything is good. Okay, till here everything is good. I can say here VLAN is there and interface is also in that particular VLAN. So I hope this from here to here is no issue. If you see, from here to here is okay, no problem. This guy is having the IP and gateway, and till here is everything is good. Now we need to check from here. This one we can check, and after that we can go here. We have different technique. We can use any method. So now I am going from the user end to the core. So let's see here what I will do now. I will check here. If you see this interface, okay, this interface between two switches, this interface in between two switches, switch 1 and switch 3. So this interface should be trunk. Then only he is going to carry the multiple VLAN traffic, because this is a VLAN 10. This interface is in VLAN 10. So I need to check here trunk is configured or not. If trunk is not configured, he is not going to carry the VLAN, what we can say, VLAN 10 traffic. Okay, So let's see here. I am here in the switch 1, this switch. Now I will check. How we will check it? This interface is in the trunk or not. We will write show interface trunk. Okay. And when I press here show interface trunk, if you see here, it is not in the trunk. If it is in the trunk, it will show you here. So first thing we notice, this interface is not in the trunk. So we will put in the trunk. Okay. So what I will do here, I will go to that interface. I will go config T. I will write interface E0 by 1. I will write here switch port trunk encapsulation dot 1Q. Okay, and then switch port mode trunk. I make this interface as a trunk. Now let's see show interface trunk. Still it is not showing. Just now I configure. Still it is not showing. I will write show interface trunk. Just now I configure, but still it is not showing. So what I will do, this interface I will make down and then again I will make up. Sometime we need to reset the interface. So what I will do, I will write interface E0 by 1. I will write here shut. I will make this interface down. Okay, and then I will make this interface up. Sometime the support guy, the ISP, is also saying make your interface down and make up. Sometime we have this issue also. So now I make interface down. Now I will write no shut. Now we will check. Okay, so if you see this interface go up, so if you see here, I make that interface down and up, and also when we done, we are getting some nodes, some points here. Spanning tree block the BPDU guard. BPDU guard block the E0 by 0. So we have some error here. Okay, something is coming here. We will see, no issue. So first of all, let me write show interface trunk. Okay, still it is not showing. I put interface down and up, also it is not showing me. Okay, it is nothing is working here, and also I am receiving one warning here. If you see, I am getting one error saying that spanning tree block BPDU guard. BPDU guard, I hope if you done CCNP, you know what is BPDU guard. BPDU guard, we enable the access layer. Means if you are, this is example, this is your access layer switch. You are connecting this port to the end user. So you will enable the BPDU guard here. So if any user is trying to send the BPDU from the Kali Linux or anything, if he is trying to hack or do something in the network, this BPDU guard is going to check that one, and he is going to block that port. He is going to discard that one. So someone is enable the BPDU guard in the Ethernet 0 by 1. If you see 0 by 1, this is the 0 by 1. So this interface, if BPDU guard is working, how they will exchange the BPDU? This switch should be exchanged. They should exchange the BPDU. If they are unable to exchange the BPDU, then we will have the issue. Maybe that is the issue. That's why it is not working. So anyhow, we will see that one. What I will do, I will write show run. Okay, I write show run here. Let me check here the configuration. If you see here what I have in this one, yeah. If you see, this is a switch 1. Okay, this is a switch 1. This is the interface fast Ethernet 0 by 1. Interface fast Ethernet 0 by 1. And if you see, this is a switch port mode trunk. Switch port trunk encapsulation dot 1Q. Switch port mode trunk. But if you see, someone enable here BPDU guard. We should not enable BPDU guard in between the switch. It should enable the interface, which interface is connecting to the end user. This interface is not connecting to the end user. So BPDU will be blocked here. So this switch is not receiving the BPDU. That's why we have the issue. So we need to remove this. We should enable this side E0 by 0. So this guy in future, if he is trying to send BPDU and trying to become as a king switch and capture the all traffic, for that purpose we will enable the BPDU guard here. So BPDU guard will not allow this guy to send the BPDU. But here someone configure before BPDU guard here, this interface E0 by 1, and that's why this switch is not accepting any BPDU from SW3. Okay, so let me remove this. Okay, first of all I will copy this, and then I will go here in the global configuration mode. Then I will write no, and then I will paste that one and press enter. Okay, let me remove BPDU guard, no spanning tree BPDU. Let me write here first of all, I need to go under that interface. Okay, which interface it is enabled, I need to go under that interface. So first I will go under that interface. Okay, then I will write no, and then I need to write this one. So I will paste this and then I will press OK. Okay, what I done here, BPDU got someone enable under this interface. So I need to go under this interface. Then I need to write no and write this one. So it will remove the BPDU. So I remove the BPDU here now. Now let's see here what we can see. Show interface trunk, and let's see, still we don't have. Now let me make this interface down and up. This is a E0 by 1. I will write here shut, and then again I will write no shut, no shut. Okay, I make shut. Now I will write no shut. Let's see. Let me check here. Show IP interface brief. So which interface? That is E0 by 1, this one, right? So this one is up. This interface is up. Let's see. Show interface trunk. Now it is working. See here, trunk is working now. Before it is not working. First of all, trunk is not configured here. When I configure, it is not showing anything. When I put this port down and up, then I notice that someone enabled the BPDU guard. That's why he is not accepting the BPDU from the switch 3. When I remove the BPDU guard and then when I check, E0 by 1 is having the 802.1q encapsulation, and trunk is enabled by using the native VLAN as 1. So now it is there. So let's see. Now I can ping or not the PC2. Okay, as per our manager, I cannot ping PC1 to PC2 and PC4. So let me check with the PC2. So I will go in the PC1. This is my PC1. I will write ping, and PC2 IP is 192.168.10.2. Right? This is a 10.2. 10.2. So still it is not working. Let's see. 192.168.10.2. This is a 10.2. Still not working. So we need to look. We fix some issue, but still it is not working. So we need to check why it is not working. Maybe this PC is not having IP, or maybe this E0 by 2 is in different VLAN. We need to check that. So first of all, I will go to PC2. I need to verify this PC is having the IP or not. Show IP interface brief I am using. So this PC is having the IP, no issue. Okay, this PC is having the IP, no issue, and the port also up. Now I need to check this PC is having default route, that is this PC is having the gateway or not. So if you see, this PC is having the gateway also, so no issue. Configuration is here same, correct configuration in the PC2. Now I need to check in the switch 3. I need to check in the switch 3 what we can say this port is in which VLAN, or do we have this VLAN 10 or not. So let's see here. I will write first of all show VLAN brief. When I write show VLAN brief, I can see VLAN 10 is available here. Okay, and also E0 by 2, this is a E0 by 2 is available here. Okay, what I can say, VLAN, this is a VLAN 10. So VLAN 10 is available, and this port E0 by 2 is available here. So till here is good, no issue. Let's see trunk is there or not. I will write show interface trunk. When I write here show interface trunk, trunk is also there. Okay, all VLANs are allowed. Then why it is not working? We need to look this one. Okay, so what I can do here, let me go here and select this interface and reset the interface. Let me take a range E0 by 0 dash 3, right? 3. Just I will make all this interface down, and then I will make up shut and no shut. Shut and no shut I want to do. Okay, sometime we need to reset the interface. What I done, I selected E0 by 0, E0 by 1, E0 by 2, E0 by 3. So I make all interface down, and then again I make all interface up. Still if I see here, I am getting some notification saying that spanning tree block something here. Let's see what we are getting. 802 BPDU on the trunk is 0 by 0 for VLAN 1. Which interface he is giving us? is 0 by 0. So this is switch 3, this one. So let's see here in the switch 3. Let me go here. I will write show. I can write run, show run. I am here in the show run, and if you see here, I have, yeah, see here, this is the issue. is 0 by 0. Okay, this is a is 0 by 0. What I am having here? I am having the ISL, but here I am using the .1 queue. Let me show you here. If you see, let me show run. Okay, I am here in the switch 1. I am here in the switch 1. This is the switch 1 is 0 by 1. If you see is 0 by 1 of switch is, I am using switch port trunk encapsulation .1 queue. I am using .1 queue, but switch 3, this is connected, this same cable is connected here, right? So both should be in the same encapsulation. If this guy is using .1 queue, then this guy should use .1 queue. But when we check here in the switch 3, this guy is using ISL. So we need to remove this and we need to add as a .1 queue. Or if you are using ISL here, you should use ISL here only also. Then it will work. But ISL is absolute. In old switch only you can see, new switch is not having ISL. Nowadays Cisco switch also not supporting ISL, new switches. Okay, so what I will do here, I will go under this interface. Okay, first of all I will go under this interface. Okay, now, and I need to remove this trunk, right? So I will write no, and then I will write that one. Now I remove. Now I need to configure the other one. So I will write switch port trunk encapsulation .1 queue, then switch port mode trunk. Okay, now I make the configuration. So let's see, I will save the configuration and let me check again. Show run, I can do this way also. Show run section trunk. So if you see here what I am getting, I am using this .1 queue only. Or if you are facing issue, just write show run and check. You write show run now and check which interface is 0 by 0. is 0 by is using the .1 queue. is 0 by 1 is also using .1 queue. So no issue, this one is good. These two interface is good. Now we will see is 0 by 2. So this is a is 0 by 2. Check here. This is in the VLAN 10. So this is good, no issue. Right? So now they should work. So let's see, before it is not working, now it is working or not. Still, yeah, now it is working. So our ticket number 1, first point, that is PC1 is unable to access to PC2 is solved now. PC1 is unable to access, PC2 is solved. See here, PC1 is this one. If you see, this is a PC1 and this IP is for the PC2. Now it is working, reply is coming. Let me repeat. See, 5 out of 5. How I fix this one? Let me show you. First of all, I have someone enable the BPDU guard here. BPDU guard. So the BPDU guard is not allowing the BPDU to receive from here. Someone by mistake enable here. It should enable this side, not this side. If you are connecting two switches, we should not enable the BPDU guard here in between them. You should enable where your end device is connected. So no one from the end device side send the BPDU. Okay, so this is one problem. I remove that one. Okay, I remove that one. And this port is not configured as a trunk. I configure as a trunk. When I configure, even though it is not working. So what I done here, I check this interface. This interface is also in the trunk, but ISL. Encapsulation they are using ISL. Here it is using .1 queue. So the .1 queue is the one which is working. ISL is absolute. No one is using ISL. So I remove the ISL, I make this one also .1 queue. So then it is start working. So this PC1 is able to communicate with PC2. Now we need to check this PC, the PC4, why it is not working. So PC4 IP is 10.3. So let's see PC4 can work or not. 10.3, let's see. It is working. Yeah, now it is working. Okay, before it is not working, but when we fix this issue, if you see here, when we fix this issue, then automatically this PC is communicating here and this PC is communicating here. So now our first ticket is finished. We successfully solved the ticket number 1. Okay. So before closing, what is our conclusion here? Before VLAN 10, PC1, PC2, PC4 all are in the same VLAN, they are unable to communicate. After doing troubleshooting, we fix that one. We check someone enable the BPDU guard here in between the switch, and the encapsulation protocol, whatever they are using here, they are using encapsulation, that is the trunking protocol. Here they are using the encapsulation as a .1Q, and here they are using ISL. Both are not compatible. If you are using .1Q here, you should use .1Q here. If you are using ISL here, you should use ISL here. But this is absolute, no one is using, so we should use .1Q only here also and here also. When we fix this one, automatically this PC start working here also and this PC start working here also. So this one is finished. In our next class, we are going to solve the second ticket. What is the second ticket? PC2 cannot access PC4. So this is the PC2 is unable to access PC4. So we need to check why this guy is unable to access PC4 in our next class. Thank you. Bye.